One area that escaped Idalia's wrath is Franklin County. Residents were preparing for the worst outcome, but things seem to now be okay. News Channel 7's Allison Baker joins us live with more on that. Allison?
Lisa, Franklin County saw minimal damage today, and while residents say they are grateful, their hearts also go out to those in the direct path of Hurricane Idalia. Windows and doors boarded up, sandbags placed around town, and tied up furniture could be seen everywhere across the small fishing town of Apalachicola on Tuesday, all in preparation for Hurricane Idalia.
Once we saw this hurricane was headed towards us, we did, of course, a lot of outreach. We let people know that evacuations were in place for the low-lying areas, and we let them know what we needed them to do, which was, if possible, evacuate. And if you do stay here, once the weather gets bad, don't be on the roads so that we don't have wrecks and things like that to contend with.
Franklin County Sheriff A.J. Smith says that they had almost no issues with people evacuating areas like Alligator Point ahead of the storm.
Folks were very compliant. They left, which made our job easier because we don't have to worry about, if we get hit, going and doing a recovery effort.
Idalia made landfall on Wednesday morning in Keaton Beach, and Franklin County got lucky, only facing minimal damage. Residents say they are counting their blessings.
Well, obviously, I'm relieved. You always expect the worst.
On Wednesday, Sheriff Smith took us for a drive around St. George Island, where you could see flooding in a few areas.
Which is not uncommon on the Bayside when we have a storm tide, and that's what we had. But the damage was very minimal. I heard a couple of people on the east side of the county may have been without power. They probably have it back by now. But just a really good outcome for a really terrible storm.
Overall, things seem to be okay, and the sheriff says they are hoping to help their neighbors down the road. Our meteorologist, Dan Nyman, who was stationed in Franklin County during the storm, says the area saw heavy rainfall and a few tropical storm force wind gusts, but did not see any storm surge, which was the biggest concern for that area.